Okay, go ahead.
I'm glad to know my new partner. He's from Saudi Arabia, and his name Abdullah. And we talked yesterday about his change in his life. And
Me and Masood talked about change, and I got a really good advice from him, and good answers, and we talked about what's the biggest change in your life, and he said that when he came to the United States, it was hard and difficult for him, but he said that he had to make a living, live with it and make a living, and he said that people change bad or good, and if you change to bad, you have to cope with your problems and deal with your bad problems. And the biggest change the bigger change in Masood's life is when he is in the future, when he gets married. He said that that's the biggest change in his life. And Masood thinks that change is good in a person's life, and everyone in the world has to change in his life. And the quote is to change and to change for the better are two different things. People change two ways, either good or bad. Life change, but some change better, and some change good, and some change better. And that's all I have for us. My friend Masood, we talked yesterday about change, and
we talked yesterday about his change in his life. He told me he changed when he came to America. Such as he changed in food, he changed in the dress, and he was, for example, he was eating kabsa in Saudi Arabia, and when he came here, he eats hamburger. So we talked about to change and to change for the better are two different ways. Things we talked about the change. He thinks the change in two ways, in a good way or in a bad way. And he told me the change in a good way. For example, I don't. He told me he gave me an example for his change. He changed his personality for a good personality, and he coped with this change, and he considered thinking about another change, like change when he works with a new group here in America. He has a friends in Saudi Arabia, but he changed to another new friends here in America. A group with girls and boys, and he hang out. And we talked about his biggest change. I asked him about his when he gets married. So he's gonna change his lifestyle and his job. Maybe are gonna change to make a living and to have a high salary, and he has the bad thing in his change. He has a good hospitality in Saudi Arabia, but now he doesn't have because his salary is too low. So we talked about the change in his dress. He was dressing long dress, the traditional one, and nowadays in America he dress a t-shirt and pants. So this one of the biggest changes in his life. So that's it.